it has been a while. It is like weeks since I have done a scope, and I am missing you guys. Going. Let's see if we can get this in a decent enough spot for you so you can see each other. How's it going out there? I am Becca Tebon. Just got a good workout in. First time in a while. Just started getting back into it. Had a couple of injuries. How's it going? So I want to thank you guys for coming on the scope. We are going to spice up the kitchen here today with a really healthy recipe. I started juicing as a result of my adrenal fatigue. I got back into my juicing and I started really taking seriously my own health. And as I share with you guys how to get healthy yourself, I was enjoying all the festivals of the season, if you know what I mean. So got back on my juicing regimen, and today I made a really great carrot juice. And so I had all this great stuff left over after I made my carrot juice, and I'm like, I am not throwing that stuff out. I think I'll make some carrot muffins. So I proceeded to jump on and find a healthy recipe. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining here. We are going to spice up and make something really healthy, make it easy, make it fast. I'm all about the fast in the kitchen, fast in the workouts. And so I was looking for a healthy recipe, and believe it or not, I could not find a healthy recipe. And healthy means that you've got the highest grade types of sugars, and I use a coconut sugar. Healthy means for me trying to make it a gluten-free product, and all the recipes, I did not find any gluten-free ones that had all the other components in it, so they were using other things. So I wanted to show you how you can really make an easy, fast recipe and just have these things on hand to make this easier for yourself. So for instance, for flour, what is it about the flour that makes it gluten? It's the wheat. So I have an all-purpose wheat-free flour that's made from millet and rices. This one is by Pillsbury. You're going to pay a little bit more. You can see it says gluten-free on it. And it's made from rice. And you can make your own flour, to be honest with you. This one is a coconut flour. I love this brand. And coconut flour makes it really sweet. You can use almonds. All you really have to do is take it to flakes or the nuts and put them in your blender and ground them up, and boom, you've got flour. So it's really not a tedious task. But for those of us who are busy, we pre-buy it and we have it. For my sugar, instead of using a brown sugar, I'm using a sugar made from coconut. So that's really yum. And you know, one of my biggest pet peeves is the eggs. And so you read and you go to the stores and you pay all this money for these vegetarian eggs. And if you've been on my broadcast before, you know my thing about eggs, but it's always worth repeating. So they have all these vegetarian eggs. I guess a regular egg that is non-vegetarian, that is cooped up in a chicken coop, costs maybe like $1.89 for a dozen. And then they start adding these vegetarian grain eggs, and they go up to $2.89, $3.99. But what the thing is they're feeding them vegetable sources. And last time I checked, chickens don't eat vegetables. They eat bugs. So you're eating a product from a product that is not normal. So they're not digesting them normal. Hence their eggs are not as digestible and as enriched for us as a free-range chicken. So what you want to find are these really pretty eggs that say pasture-raised. So the pasture-raised ones are free to roam around. They peck at the soil. They get their nutrients from the soil, and you're having a healthy egg. So there you have it. So I was looking around, like I said, for this really healthy recipe for my carrot muffins. And we're going to make tiny carrot muffins because then they're bite-sized. It's perfect for our self-control. Hey Chris, thanks for joining. Especially when we have a relationship with food that might be a little bit enriched. So I highly suggest that you get out and you buy yourself, hey, Kink Captain? I highly suggest you find yourself a muffin tin that has small muffins. Hey, if you guys wouldn't mind swiping and sharing, what if the soil is polluted by things of, yeah, you know, I get that. There's not 100% source of anything anymore, so we just have to do our best, right? Hey, if you guys can go ahead and swipe left and share this before we really get into the meat of this, although this is vegetarian, octo-vegetarian. Hey Skater, hey Mags, thanks for joining you guys. So I'm Becca Tebon, your health, fitness, and nutrition guru. I speak all over internationally, and I rev up conferences with my fitness and my health talks. So today, as I am jumping back onto scopes for the first time in a long time, we are going to make a healthy style carrot muffin. And so one of the things you want to do beforehand is soak your raisins in some water, because that gets them soft and pliable. And I went ahead and added some cranberries to it. So you're going to see a lot of added things in this than come in the recipe. So you drain off your water from that. And instead of 4 eggs, I used 4 eggs and I used 1 egg white. I also am going to add some shredded coconut to mine just for yum, and some chocolate nibs, which are absolutely fabulous. They're made from cacao, so another antioxidant. These are super fabulous. And for my vegetable oil, I use an avocado oil. So that's what I use. Baking soda, I just get the big old bag of it from Costco, the Arm & Hammer. I use it in my laundry, I use it to brush my teeth, I use it for baking, it's great for cleaning. And what else did I want to share with you? Oh, my baking powder. Where's my baking powder? I wanted to share with you my baking powder, because you want to find a baking powder that is, let me get this, aluminum free. So you see it's aluminum free. So I get this from Whole Foods. I call Whole Foods, I love them, Whole Paycheck. Hey Sebastian, thanks for joining. So you want to get one that's aluminum free. Aluminum, you know, aluminum foil, tin foil, they call it tin foil, aluminum foil. They have found that the aluminum has been traced in cancer cells, especially in the lymph nodes under the arms and in breast tissue. So you don't want to be using aluminum when you're cooking your turkey at Thanksgiving. You don't want to wrap your sandwiches. You don't want to put stuff in the oven in aluminum. You really want to limit your aluminum, and of course in your food source. Who wants aluminum in their food source? You want pure, clean. Your deodorants, your antiperspirants especially, your antiperspirants generally have aluminum in it. There's 2 types of aluminum, so you want to avoid, you can use a plant-based aluminum. You do not want to use the metal-based aluminum, and you can see that on there. So I actually prefer not to use an antiperspirant at all, because that clogs your pores. But that's a whole nother topic, isn't it? Boom, boom, boom. I just get off on topics here. So we're going to go ahead and mix this up. I'm going to grab a big old bowl and get this going, because I got everything but my bowl and my mixing spoons ready for you. So we want to get started by putting in our eggs. Let me get my recipe up here. I think I lost my recipe. Oh, but you know what? Let's step back. Let's step back. Why am I even using carrots? Why am I doing a lot with these carrots right now? I've been doing a lot with carrots, with ginger, with spinach, with green apple. I did a scope on that earlier for energy. But carrots and carrot juice a lot. Carrots are excellent. Obviously, the beta-carotene aids in converting vitamin A in the liver, so it's great for our vision. It's excellent for reducing the risk of lung cancer, breast cancer, and colon cancer. Beta-carotene is also excellent as an antioxidant for cell damage, so it's great for us and our wrinkles. You can use the carrots smashed up with some honey as a mask. So carrots with their vitamin A and their antioxidants are great for sun damage and healthy glowing skin. Voila. You'd never know I was 52, or maybe you would, because I've told you a million times. It's a powerful antioxidant, so the herbalists have been using it for infections. They actually say, and I've never done this, but they say you can actually put shredded carrots or boiled mashed carrots right on cuts, and it helps to prevent infection. So that's from the olden day, but that's a great holistic remedy. Vitamins, it's excellent for cleansing their body. The vitamin A assists, again, I talked to you about that, about cleansing out the liver, which helps take the toxins out of our bodies. And it reduces the bile and the fat in the liver. So it's great for us on our slimming. The fibers in the carrots are great as a toothbrush in our colon, so help move out that waste. Chewing on a carrot is awesome for your teeth and gums. So it's a natural plaque remover and helps to break up the particles just like a toothbrush and a toothpaste would. So carrots are excellent for that. And they help stimulate our saliva, which helps activate and alkaline our bodies during the acid foaming in our stomach. So it helps get the juices all ready. And there's obviously minerals in the carrots that are great for preventing tooth decay also. And then lastly, it was shown that they help prevent strokes. So a Harvard study actually found that people who ate carrots, more than 6 carrots a week, which goodness gracious, I probably do I probably do about 8 carrots a day. I should be orange. Maybe I do look orange. I think I look orange in this. I'm turning into Bugs Bunny. Are less likely to suffer from a stroke than from those who have only 1 carrot a month. So I thought that was a kind of interesting. So there you go. There's the scientific-based health benefits of eating carrots. So I had a great carrot juice with a sour apple and some ginger today, and that was absolutely delicious. And so what was left over are these shreds. So we're going to make some muffins with those. And so we want 3 cups of our flour. We've got 3/4 cup of our brown sugar, which again I use a coconut-based brown sugar. We have 3 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3. They asked for 4 eggs. I use 3 eggs and 1 egg white, so throw that in. We've got 1 cup of vegetable oil. Again, I used a avocado oil. We've got 1 tablespoon of baking powder, sorry. 2 tablespoons of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of salt. I use a Himalayan sea salt. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I think you can never have enough cinnamon. I put that in my drink in the morning. And then to jazz it up, I told you I'm also throwing in some shredded coconut. Hey Robin, thanks for joining us on the scope. I'm going to throw in a handful of nibs. I've got my soaked raisins and 3 cups. And I say you can never have too much, so I'm just going to use handfuls. 3 cups of shredded coconut. So I made myself a juice, and I'm just using the discards from that. And then just mix that all together. Don't need any other oils, don't need any other butters. Just mix it all up. Oh, this smells so good. I just love cinnamon. Let's see if I can move this over here so you guys can take a look at this. So it just looks like that as I just mix it all in. I don't think I can hold this while I'm mixing it because my hands just can't do it. So I'm going to have to turn this back, sorry. Thanks for joining the scope. I'm Becca, Tebon. How are you guys doing? So have you guys been on my scopes before? Let me know if you've been on my scopes while I stir this up. Have a little conversation amongst yourselves. Share each other. What do you do? Tell me about yourself. Tell each other about what you guys do as I'm stirring this all in. You guys are not talking. You're so quiet. Oh, this is looking really good. Yum. Thanks for joining, you guys. Hey, feel free to share this also. My YouTube channel has, I don't know, like 190 different scopes with fitness. I do the 17-minute workout, the metabolic workout, so you can join in on that. If you guys have been thinking about what you're going to do for your New Year's resolution to trim up and get in shape, the 17-minute workout is a fabulous idea. It is a metabolic workout where it revs up in just 17 minutes. We do 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off, up, down, mostly all body weight. I do these right in my home, so you don't need any special equipment at all. This is looking really good. It's almost there. I'm doing it by hand because I have all this stuff in it. Hey, you can actually even add walnuts and stuff. I'm not a big walnut person in my food, to be honest with you. I like to soak my nuts. And no pun, don't start with that one though. I like to soak my nuts and I like to eat them raw, but I don't like them in my food. How about you? Do you guys like to eat with your nuts in your muffins? That doesn't sound very good, does it? Alright. Alright, so I've got it all mixed up. I'll show you what it looks like now. Yum! There it goes. You can see some of the sour apple bits that are in me. A juice that has sour apples in it. And I'm just going to go ahead and load up these muffin tins. Quite honestly, I think that these paper muffin tins are a pain in the booty. I think that I'm going to surpass using them. I'll make a couple with that. So I kind of just round off. I take about a teaspoon amount and just loosely put it in there. You don't want to pack it in tight. And all goopy. This is a hand thing. And these take about 20 minutes in the oven. Actually, these little ones will take even less time. So this whole thing really takes about 20 minutes to prepare, get all your ingredients out, make them. And then about 15 minutes if you make these little mini ones like I'm making. These little mini ones are really great. You know why? Because everybody always wants a second helping. Everybody always wants a second one. So these little ones are fabulous because you don't feel like you're doing too much. They're great for people who have a relationship with food that is a little overindulgence. We're going to be doing some scopes and some webinars in February, and starting in February, at the end of February, that are going to be really riveting for you guys. So I want to invite you guys to stay tuned. I am back. I had to take off for a little bit because I was not feeling well, but I am feeling great now. I'm about 90% there, and we're dealing. We're making it happen. How about you? Are you guys, how's your New Year's resolutions? Are you holding stand and true to yours? Have you been focusing and getting your resolutions done, whether it's to eat healthier, to work out? Wow, look at that big old carrot. We'll keep that one out. What are your New Year's resolutions, you guys? You guys are so quiet. In the morning, I do these scopes, and everybody's talking all the time. You guys have nothing to say? Are you shy? Hey, Semi, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Maybe you can get everybody to start talking. You guys want to share what your New Year's resolutions are, how it's going? Are you keeping up with your New Year's resolutions? Good, and you? Hey, I'm good, thank you for asking. I wasn't feeling so good before. I had some crabby-ass chronic adrenal fatigue, which took me into chronic fatigue and total body pain. But I am doing good now. How are we doing out there? I have a ton of osteoarthritis, which is a result of some of the meds I took when I was younger for pulmonary and bronchitis and digestive issues. So it's come back to haunt me a little bit here, but I'm winning. I am winning the battle. How about you guys? What's new and good out there? You guys are so quiet. Oh, I am making carrot muffins. I'm making healthy carrot muffins. So I had some shreds left over from my juice this morning, and so I decided to make some healthy carrot muffins, and I looked for a really healthy recipe on the internet, and not one popped up. So I'm sure that there are some great ones out there, but the top 8 didn't have it. Can you have one? You can definitely have one. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these into the oven. They are ready to go. I'm going to throw these in the oven. They'll be out in about 15, maybe about 10 minutes. And I'm going to post this on my Facebook wall, Becca Tebon Fit. You'll be able to get the recipe and also this video. And my website is www.beccatebon.com, and I have lots of recipes, mindful recipes, body recipes, lots of tips and strategies for getting a healthier mind, healthier body, healthier lifestyle. So I am Becca Tebon, your health, fitness, and nutrition foodie, and spicing up the kitchen here this afternoon with some carrot muffins. So I have a lot more muffins to pour. I will see you guys later. Hey, awesome, thanks for joining. Go ahead and share this. Let's share this up. So normally I was doing my scopes, my 17 minute workouts at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to be putting together a whole new schedule, and join in. We also do Sunday night calls at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, always on something of lifestyle. I interview some well-known celebrities as well to bring you all the hottest, latest, and most intriguing health tips. So thanks for joining, and I will see you guys soon. Ta-ta! Bye, you guys!